Hi folks, this is Jack Spirko with 5 Minutes with Jack with one of my rare videos. I do most things by audio now. I just got done watching a video by my good friend MJ Demarco in rebuttal to my statement that following your passion was the most important thing for an entrepreneur to do, and a rebuttal to my statement that the reason he's successful is he's following his passion, which is making money. And basically he said he patently disagreed. I don't want to put any words in the guy's mouth or anything. That's what I heard. He patently disagreed with my statement that following your passion was the most important thing. And he talked about, he knows these guys with Lamborghinis. They have 2 or 3 Lamborghinis and they're not following their passion. They're addressing the market and what the market needs and wants. So we have to sell to the market's need. First of all, I'd like to completely disagree with selling to needs. Selling to needs is selling electricity or gasoline or general food or anything like that. When you sell to a need, the first thing that people cut when they're running low on money is they cut their needs. If you look at any family and you look at their budget, the first thing they start to cut when somebody gets a pay cut or gets laid off or whatever is the need. That's what they look at as like a controlled fixed expense. It's also a huge cost of entry. So let's say we just take what MJ says and sell to what the market wants. And I completely agree. If the market is in need of someone to pack boxes so you can move, and you set up a business and you do it right and you address that need, you can have a reasonable chance of success. But for most of us out there that are trying to build a business online today, we're not trying to buy a Lamborghini, MJ. We're really not. I could care less if I ever own a Lamborghini. I'll keep my F350. Thank you. What we're actually trying to do, and most of the people are listening to me and listening to MJ are trying to do, is build a business while they're working and trying to feed their family with a job at the same time. They don't have time to go out and do things the way that you did with limos.com. And if that was the only people you were selling books to, you wouldn't sell a lot of books. So you have to understand is when you're in business, you have to know your market. And our market, both of us are talking to the same people on the business side of things anyway, are people that are trying to do this, and they're coming home at 5 o'clock at night, completely soul-sucked and drained, without control over their own life, taking care of their family, taking care of their wife, taking care of their kids, trying to get to basketball practice or soccer practice, and then after all that's over, they have 4 or 5 hours when most people are in bed to build their business. Passion is the only thing that will drive you on that. The other thing about this market, what the market wants, let me tell you something. If there's something you care about, there are thousands of other people that care about it too. There is nothing, and I'll challenge Mr. Demarco right now to find me a subject that's so obscure that only one person in the world cares about it. And you can get obscure enough and nobody cares about it, that's fine. But you find me somebody that cares about it enough to have a blog, and you show me a place where only one person cares. This is why that matters. You're thinking with 1980 mentality. In 1980, if you had only a couple thousand people in the world that loved what you did, you're going to go broke. You're right, passion won't pay the bill. But today, in 2011, with just 1,000 people that love what you're doing, that are willing to spend 1 day's wages a year with you, that's 3 annual incomes for the average person. And that's enough to live how you want. You want to talk about a millionaire's lifestyle. Well, to me, a millionaire means that I can take my money and I can put it away, and it can make about $50,000 a year for me with me doing nothing. So if I take an income and that can make me $150,000 a year, and I'm doing something I love at the same time, I'm living a multimillionaire's lifestyle. I might not choose to spend my money on a Lamborghini. I might choose to spend my money on building my homestead to where it provides me everything I need. If you want a Lambo, go get one. But don't think you can't do either one with following your passion. And make sure you understand this, ladies and gentlemen, and Mr. Demarco, and I'm just playing with you here, MJ. I think you're a great guy. But the reality today is, there is no such thing as anything that anybody has a real genuine interest in that a business cannot be built upon. Sure, it might not become a multi-million-dollar concern, but will it provide you with what you want in a way that you'll enjoy it, in a way that you'll love it, in a way you'll be able to live your life under your own terms. That's how I live every day, folks, under my own terms. And I got there by following my passion. And I can tell you, I speak from both sides. I was in that fast lane business type mentality. I was in big business. I was in corporate business. And it put me at 283 pounds. It put me close to my grave with an early heart attack. Now I love what I do under my own terms. And I'm telling you, you can do that with anything. And yes, MJ, you can even do it with Smurfs.